Reveling. I am Akoma, the DM, and we are back after a little break here. And um, if you like our content, please like, subscribe, comment. I leave links down below to our Discord channel. Please join and come chat with us. And I leave where you can find me on Twitter. And with that, we are going to get back into the story. Anybody want to reiterate what's happened recently?
We discovered a little bit more about ourselves and have started learning even more about our weapons. By the way, I'm Memi. Welcome to the Rising of the Last War recap.
I want to check something real quick here. No. Why? There we
I
go.
don't think it was the last session, but the session before that, we fought a skeleton army thing, and in the previous one, we fought. In the last session, we fought abjurations, and one of you guys sucked down a potion that nearly killed you.
Yes, Lachlan. I wasn't even there, but I know that was what she had to do.
Yep.
Yep, so that happens.
Lachlan drank a potion. I believe I got Baka's. Was it Baka's approval? Because I was holding back in the fight so that he could get the killing blow.
Yeah, there was that too. Shit. Okay.
And eventually somebody has to fight the Heart of a Storm, but we'll get there.
Yep, that is Augustus.
I don't have to fight a storm, I just have to fight in a storm, in the heart of a storm.
I thought you had to fight the Heart of a Storm.
No. I have to fight within the heart of a storm.
That would be a spectacle.
I have to fight a battle within the heart of a storm.
I believe you will pull that off one day. Storms happen often.
Okay. But currently, you guys are in the village of Greenhearts.
Cool, I don't know how August found his way here after he got called on errands. Because I wasn't here last session, so that's what I'm saying happened.
Alrighty. So I'm supposing you guys are gonna head back to the keep.
I would suppose.
No. Anzu, I think the last time you played was sometime around the last time the party was here.
I believe so. Something like that.
We probably left him meditating in his room.
He's been meditating for a long time.
Meditating and practicing.
Yes.
So, um, Inzu has um, been meditating on something, and
I I I'm not one to play someone else's character, or at least not try to. I would say meditating on his legacy weapon.
well, that among other things.
Totally.
You know, like spending time with my
Like,
brother and things of that sort.
Mhm.
Since since I believe the last time we played, we had recently freed him. So
yeah, the last time you played, we just freed your brother and you had a blade in.
Oh yeah. So, Anzu, after a sort of spiritual journey, has rejoined the party.
Yes, because we had to go back, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when we go back, we can check on Anzu and see how he's doing.
All right. So, um, Skark is going to um spend his last scroll of teleport to bring you back to the keep. Anzu, I do have something for you here. Give me a second to pull it up. Alright, Anzu. Hold on. Let's see this just okay. Yeah.
Hello? What's up? No, no, no. Yeah, I didn't know because I tried to send you a picture of David. It didn't go through. It might have been my phone. I see it's the same, yeah, because David, I was talking to him.
Did you get it?
I told him about that boy. And
Yes,
told
I
him about
did.
everybody. He was like,
Okay.
oh, so and so. He was in a good mood when he called. Even though he just got another 160 days in home. Whatever.
Okay,
I
so
don't talk to him. I don't talk to him. Like, I
in the
talk to him,
meantime, you
my son
guys
talks to him
return
more. My
to the
youngest son, he talks
key.
to him all the time.
I'm
Yeah, he sees him
supposing
all
you
the time.
guys, after greeting Anzu, you're going to get a long rest.
Yeah, he be having him do. I don't know what they be doing, but he be
All
looking
right.
for some money.
So we all get a long
What they doing,
rest.
but I'm gonna stay out of this one. And that he know how to get what he want. He always been like that. He likes to get to these
Kuma.
pensions and
So
he
we
be
all get a
looking for
long rest.
favors too.
Yeah.
He ain't doing that up in that state prison, though. I promise you that. Yeah, make me that, and then yeah, he's doing really good though. I just talked to him. He's doing really good.
And that also means my equipment refreshes.
I mean, other than
Hey.
being in the hole, he's doing good.
Sure.
Because I
I'm gonna
believe
throw
it
something on.
resets
I'll
on
wait for you.
a New Dawn.
All right, I'm gonna throw something on. I'll wait for you. Yeah. No, I said I'm gonna get ready for you when you come. I gotta throw something on. Yeah. They know where I live at. I didn't call you
Because
because I've
my
been sick
long
for a little
rest
while. I've been sick. These headaches killing me.
takes 4 hours due to trance, can I use the other 4 to train in blind fighting? I wait for the rest of them to wake
Who's
up.
that? Eddie? No, that's not
Yeah,
Eddie.
go
That's
ahead.
that. No, I know, but I didn't hear Gabby's voice.
Go ahead and add 4 more hours to
I
that.
hear her now.
I'm at 3 days, 8 hours.
What's up, baby girl? A little under the weather, but that's to be expected with this change of weather. No, like Pennsylvania's like the Powerball. They just throw out numbers there when the temp, in the what is this the right before not Easter, the fuck spring. Like one day it's like 70, the next day it's like 50, the next day it's 30. I'm over here sick, coughing, hoping the doctors don't turn me away. They think I got the virus. Everybody's
Anzu,
paranoid.
did
You
you
can't cough and sneeze.
do what we
It ain't
discussed
nothing
already?
anymore.
Sorry, what was that?
That shit is
Did you do what we
crazy.
discussed already?
My man want me to credit.
In the
My
thing?
man bought
Yeah.
these mask things that they go
Yeah.
around your neck and you just
Okay,
pull them
that's
up
cool.
to your face. He goes with me to the clinic. The lady looks at him and hands him a mask. And you gotta put on a real mask. You can't be here with that. He looked at me. He left to go to the supermarket.
Couple silver coins?
Oh, you stay. It's bad.
What was that?
Lachlan?
But how you been? I was just about to do that to mine because I have that I only have one because I don't go out much. I have the Dunkin' Donuts one. And it's cloth and it's reusable, so I'm gonna do that to this one. That's what I was telling my man, that I think some people get scared of that because it's very thin and it doesn't have anything underneath it. And some people they get paranoid because they think even though he's speaking with that on, they're gonna get sick from him. So I tell him sometimes just carry him, man, because it's been done. What are we gonna do? It's not gonna change right now.
Anybody gonna do anything else?
Everybody get some of this $1,400 and have fun with it. I'm waiting for mine. Let me stop. Yeah, because a friend of mine was supposed to get hers too, but she said that her dad looked into it, and there is another after the 17th. There's another payment coming out, so I guess I'm gonna be on that one. All right, I'm gonna get ready for one of these guys to come over. I'll talk to you later. And you know where I live at. You're more than welcome whenever you want to stop by. Yeah. Yes, ma'am. I'll talk to y'all soon. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, pues, okay. What the hell?
Hey, everybody quiet.
Hey, wait. I did say kick. It can be with a kick, headbutt, or punch, and you're like, or a kick.
Oh, yeah.
And it literally does a melee weapon attack in a stunning strike. So my
As a
hands and
monk,
feet are not weapons.
no, as a monk, your unarmed strikes are considered melee attacks, are considered weapon attacks.
Mm-hmm.
A stunning strike says when you hit with a melee weapon attack.
Okay.
Which, as a monk, they are considered that, considering you use martial arts die.
Your hands and feet are your weapons. Or if you want to be technical about it, you can figure that your gauntlets are your weapons. And your
Yeah, they
shoes are your
technically
weapons.
are.
At that
So,
point, I'm not making an unarmed attack.
What's the
You are.
point?
But you ain't holding that thing.
An unarmed attack means you're not using a weapon. So my unarmed attacks do not count as a weapon. You can argue it either way, but either I'm attacking with a weapon or I'm not. There's no there's no way to like say, yeah, your unarmed strike that requires a weapon can be done with an unarmed attack. Because unarmed means you're not using a weapon. That's why I'm using my short sword. Stunning strike requires a weapon because I have to
I never
have
have
a
to use
weapon.
one. I don't own a weapon.
It does say a melee weapon attack,
My body is a melee
a
weapon.
melee attack.
My body's an unarmed melee weapon.
Implies that you can be disarmed.
He
Yeah.
can. You could just have to cut his arms off.
Exactly.
Or yeah,
Or no, I would say hand
disarming strike
too,
though.
but I can still punch with a stump. So
Yeah, and that
Oh,
means
and you
that
gotta get the legs too,
fighter
because you can
ability
still kick.
and my head, because I can still headbutt.
that implies that the fighter ability disarming strike would disable your entire body if that was the case.
Well, if it's a monk, you just sort of knock their limbs away from you. And if it's a person holding a weapon, you knock their weapon away. And then what are they gonna do? Punch you? They're not a monk.
So yeah,
Also,
I'll.
also another thing is I have a higher chance to hit if I do use a weapon than if I use an unarmed strike.
That's only if you use a magical weapon.
And that's what I'm going for because I have a magical weapon already. Dagger of Venom has a hit +9. My unarmed strike has a +8. If I'm balancing stunning strike and my open hand technique, I need to have the highest hit possible for both.
My unarmed strikes give me +12 to hit.
It's ridiculous. It's a +4 higher than mine.
Different builds.
So
Totally.
I'll come walking out of my room
Mm-hmm.
with a faint bluish gold glow surrounding me, and then I see you guys, and the glow fades. Hey, it's been a while.
Indeed, it has.
We fought a bonehead while you were busy meditating.
We
Sounds
didn't fight you, Memmy. We
Hey now,
fought a Skull Lord.
Skull Lord is still a bonehead.
Yes, and so are you.
oh
Because
the
that's pretty
banter.
much all your head is made out of.
Good to see
I
you
am likely
guys.
to agree, considering the stupid mistakes I've made in the past. There's a difference between wisdom and intelligence, and I am lacking one of those, but not the other.
Yeah, unfortunately, I was unable to accompany you guys with my brother and his newfound freedom. We had some catching up to do. He taught me a few things, but that will come to pass.
As you say that, I just turned to your brother who teleported us back.
Halfway across
Yes,
the continent.
he is a really well spellcaster.
Well, if you want to see the bonehead we fought, we kept him.
Maybe later.
He's in the hall. I'm sure you saw him when you'll see him if you go downstairs.
My brother and I have been keeping in contact telepathically, of course. He can do
Oh,
that.
that's why he's not helping us fight.
I'm
He's too distracted with you.
fairly caught up on your guys' adventures.
Oh, so you know that my body is now 30 years older.
Well, I know the important things, we'll say.
Well, like fine wine, I've matured a little.
Sure.
That is questionable.
But I'm happy you guys are back. Think I'm ready to venture out again. My training is complete for now.
I wish my training was complete.
That is good.
So what kind of training were you even doing?
And like I said, when the time comes, you'll see.
I'd rather not seeing be surprised.
Baka's going to nod and just pat Anzo on his shoulder and go in search of food.
If Anzu doesn't want to say, he doesn't have to. We'll see when the
Yes.
time comes.
Good to have you back.
Oh, I'm sure Goran is probably downstairs cooking some fish or something.
I don't think I've met that person yet.
He's the
If I remember correctly, that's a bugbear we have working for.
Oh, then yes, I have. I did not think he was also the chef. Can I go check out what's in the armory?
If you're going to the
Okay.
armory, all it's going to dump a bunch of stuff into your arms to take it there.
I don't mind that, actually. I was planning to visit it. 'Cause I'm
Because whenever we
interested in...
collect stuff, weapons and armor to sell, August stores in when we come back to the keep. He dumps into the armory to be sold or stored.
Excellent. Well, boys, I'm head to the armory. I'm interested to see what all you guys have in there.
Can I also pick up 25 empty vials?
yeah.
How much would that cost? And I didn't get a cost for the sewing needles and leather full pouch.
Oh, yeah. It's like a couple of silver pieces for the sewing stuff.
Okay.
I'm looking for... Oh, I want to stow my darts in there and search for any longbows, short swords, rapiers.
I'm pretty sure there's some longbows in there. I don't think there's any rapiers though.
Yeah.
There should be. Early,
Yeah.
early on, we've got some, unless we sold it already, which is a possibility. But we
We
did pick up
did.
a few things.
I know there's some longbows in there we never sold,
Oh yeah.
but I'm not sure about the rapiers. I don't
I do
remember us
have
ever having any
I'm
of those.
looking for an upgrade. Let's see. That is located in the Arcana Wind Keep Discord.
Arcane Winds.
Arcane Winds. Let's see.
The Arcane Wind Keep. Or the party chat. Not sure which.
I'll find it. Oh my gosh.
I don't know about all that.
We barely used this thing.
Yeah, there has been a whole lot of for us to put there in a while. I mean, nothing has been super related to the keep.
Okay, two daggers, scimitars, a spear, a mace, a wand sheath, a wand of the war mage. This room.
Yeah, those are not this room because those are his.
But that's not in the one thing. What all is in this keep? Oh my gosh.
Check the banking.
The banking?
We've listed a bunch of stuff we've gotten and sold there.
I only see banking by Ventus.
That's the channel I'm talking about.
Okay.
You know what? In my free time, I'm gonna use my crystal ball and see what Ventus is doing.
Oh, you're gonna check out what Ventus. Cool. While you're doing that, I'm gonna head down to House
That's every other
Canis, I
great.
think it was, to check on the progress on the airship we're getting built.
It's a good idea.
Because I remember that thing exists and we have the tower for it at the keep. Once that thing is fully built, I can fly us anywhere.
Right back 1 second. Use the restroom.
Oh, carps. Alright. Uma, I'm gonna need your help.
What?
Is there any bows or short swords that are magical in the keep armory?
No, all the weapons there are normal. Unnatural stuff. We have a few sets of good, nice plate armor made of materials from creatures we killed. Those are
Okay, I'm gonna store the weakest weapon legitimately in the game. My darts. Yes. I have 13 of them, so I'm storing them.
Besides the fist of someone who doesn't have much strength, that is the weakest weapon.
And 13 darts. And then tempted to store the backpack because I have a bag of holding. Is there another bag of holding in this thing?
No, I have the other one.
Okay.
Yeah, me and Lachlan both have one. If you want a bag of holding, you'll have to go out and buy it. Or we can send our people to go buy a few of them, store them in the arm.
Can I go out and get myself a water skin?
You don't have a water skin?
Yes.
How have you been drinking water?
From my water skin. Here's my reason for the water skin, okay? An empty water skin that's filled with air, because water skins are watertight, I assume they're airtight too.
Not
So
necessarily,
if
but
there's a chance that I can store air, then let's say a room is filled with poisonous gas or I'm literally about to drown. Just pop open that water skin and take a breath of air. And then that should tide me over until it either gives me a chance at survival or extends my survival just a little longer. You know? Is a really weird reason to have it, but given everything I've been through with these guys, I'm not gonna hold it past them that I'm gonna die again to something. So I'm trying to lower my chances of death as much as possible. That's why I was looking for magical weapons that are upgrades to what I already have. I wonder if there's a guy who can enchant my sword.
We have a blacksmith. He might be able to do it.
To the blacksmith, then! I assume this is going to be like our downtime. So I'm going to drop stuff off where I can drop stuff off at. And then practice my blind fighting style.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go visit the blacksmith and I'm going to put my bow, my arrows, the quiver, and the short sword on the table and go, can you make me something better than what I already have on myself?
See.
Come on.
Alright, one second here.
I will literally pay for a bow that's +1, and all it does is when you pluck the string, it makes music. I'm not saying I'm desperate, but I'm getting there.
Okay, so back of holding, cup of water breathing, cap of water breathing. Night, climbing, sending stones, wand of magic detection, wand of secrets, boots of one kind, cloak of one kind, cloak of magic. Theory, creatures of archery. Well, it's fairly easy to get a +1 weapon, but it's gonna cost you like probably like 500 gold.
Okay. That would be 50 platinum, right?
Yeah.
And how long will it take for me to get that? Yeah, +1 weapon.
About a week.
All right. So while I'm waiting for him to do that, I'm going to practice my blind fighting over the process of, you know. That's for the sword. Will it cost me extra time for the bow or the arrows?
No, you can buy +1 arrows.
And I shall buy 20 of those. How much is that going to cost me?
I want to say that I worked it out with Lachlan about 20 gold a piece or something.
Be 400 gold.
You
For
are going to have
a
to
pack.
keep track of that.
Yes. Yeah. This is also somehow decreasing my weight. Okay. Okay, there's 20 arrows. Let's see what else. And how much would it cost me to upgrade my bow from a regular bow to a +1 bow?
Same.
Hmm?
The same as the sword.
Okay, 50 gold. Was it 50 gold or 50 plat?
50 flat.
That'll also take a week.
Yes.
And then now that I've done my business for that in the morning, I'm going to go and get some breakfast. Then after breakfast, I'm gonna see if there's anything we have to do mission wise. If not, I'm going to practice my blind fighting.
Alright, is everybody good?
Uh, until we start a mission, whatever week takes, Back is going to be working on building his strength. That's pretty much it.
August will be practicing with his pole arms and to be more alert. But that's after he goes and checks on the progress on the airship.
Yep, it's about halfway built.
Halfway, nice.
We have all of the components for it, or is there anything else that we still need to get?
We already have everything. We procured everything.
Yeah, well, you're still gonna need an elemental.
Well, besides that,
Yeah. I mean, technically, Lucklin can summon one.
she can. She could just summon a water element. There we go. We could just call on one when it's time to put it in the ship.
After, if no one else has anything to do besides breakfast in the morning, and after breakfast is concluded and I start practicing, how many hours do I get in?
Alright, well, a couple of hours pass by, and you start to hear the rumble of thunder in the distance.
Okay. I'll make a note that I got 2 hours of training in then. 3 hours or 3 days, 10 hours of training.
And then how much strain do I get in?
I would assume the same, right?
Yeah.
That's 10 more hours. With all the other hours I put in towards polearm training,
Mm-hmm.
do I finally get polearm?
Alright,
About what time of day is it?
I would assume
yeah, it's
afternoon now, like
getting
lunch.
would be getting close to noon, and you start hearing the uh rain on the outside of the keep. It's really hard, and it seems to be getting kind of intense.
Can I use this opportunity to see if I can walk through the keep with my eyes closed?
August would be doing his training in the courtyard. Would he notice the rain before anybody else?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, time to use this one power I have got to use. I saw if the rain within 100 feet of him.
You what?
He can shut off the rain
Oh,
within a certain vicinity to him.
Okay, that's cool.
Let me find a feat that lets me do that.
Oh, I believe you can turn off the rain.
I know it's a
I'm
class.
amazed that's an ability.
Within a 20-foot radius of him, he can use an action to shut off the rain.
okay. So it's not
Can I?
raining on you, but raining everywhere else.
So, question:
Well,
Can
he's
I
outside.
hear? Can I hear the negative space of rain?
Well, you're inside, so
I was wondering if I could perceive that there is areas that are not getting rained on. Whether or not I can find my way to August because of it.
I doubt it. But August, you are outside, so give me a perception check.
17.
17. Okay. Good enough. All right. So in the distance, you're hear the sort of pounding splashing sound. Boom, boom. Something big and heavy is making its way towards the keep. In fact, there might be more than one.
Well, with this giant bell, I'll just first start is that's giant.
He's trying to get the damn charger now.
Hmm?
He's ringing the warning bell.
Ah, okay, you're gonna go see what it is?
It's something big and giant and stomping its way towards the keep. He's gonna put the keep on alert.
Okay, everybody.
Would my passive perception be enough to detect this thing coming?
Um,
My passive perception is 18.
you guys are hearing a
He was so happy last time I
alert
talked to
bell
him.
from outside. What does everybody want to do?
I'll head outside.
I'm gonna sling my bow over my shoulder, attach my short sword to my waist,
He just put 3 for me on his PS4.
grab my dagger of venom, and then I'm going to find out what this bell is all about.
He's a dungeon master.
Because this is the first time I've heard a bell like this.
Yeah, how's life treating
In
you,
this.
puppy?
Uh,
That's good.
Baka's going to summon Divine Spark to his hand and go outside.
So she's scared to finish working with their people because she's afraid they'll be
All right, August. As you're keeping watch,
the white girl kissed me.
you see
She's been
two
for years. She's just so
large.
she's just so
Well, they're green slots
his wife.
start to
And then
appear
she
outside the
broke up for a
gates.
while, and then she was now with Brenda and Nana, but Brenda and Nana both got booked.
I'm gonna ready my spear and
She got the
open
gas.
it off
She got the money.
by.
No, that's fine. She got the. No, wait.
How far away are they from me?
Oh my god, I think I'm shooting you. I got you the one. No. Yeah, $1.
It's storming outside, so you have like a low light sort of condition, like low visibility.
Yeah, she's looking to get up.
Oh, so they're quite close. Okay,
Yeah.
storm spear with catching the 2 slots in it.
You can say it right now.
20-foot radius spear appears.
You should she's good people. She was on Central Washington for 12 years. She lived.
But it don't matter how many times I go back to jail. I'm always gonna come back and get some fire shit.
Listen.
My people, like a lot of people keep like, yo, dog, I said drop. I said drop for who?
All right. They have to make a strength save.
What was that?
I think this chick over there knows her too. Gabby. I think Gabby might know her. Because when I met Gabby, I think I met Gabby through her.
They fail in.
Maybe it's photos. She took, yeah, because she took pictures off. She didn't want the cop. You know what I mean? She took all her pictures off.
It went twice.
Because Brenda got locked up, so now Nana got locked up. She got scared. I understand. I get it.
Is it 4 or 2 or both?
Listen, once I can go back to Nana, I can't. I ain't. I'm good. I ain't getting nothing out of it, so I'm good either. Right. But yeah, she was looking. I can send you a picture. I got a picture.
All right. Are they taking the 4?
You can let her know how it is, but I can tell you.
And then they take.
Yeah, I smoke bud too, don't you? You smoke meat. You smoke meat and. You smoke meat and.
I smoke in the beginning of the month because my pills piss this man and so he'd be like, yo. He'll tell you, like, yo, look, you gotta piss this at the last 2 weeks. So smoke for the first 2 weeks, clean up at the last week, piss this you for the 4th week of the month.
I was trying to get clean for something. Yeah. Not that I want them, but all of a sudden. I'm trying to get my medical marijuana card. That'll qualify for it.
That's what it is, though.
So I gotta see how to get that. I want the medical marijuana. Yeah. I want to flip that, yeah.
I get that.
I heard that's good shit.
It goes dispensary for a week.
Yo, my son just got and she put like a bunch of
Oh wait, they have advantage.
She gets her butt too.
Okay, yeah. So
That's my youngest one. He's you be spending day in county. He works. He's at work now.
Yeah, definitely.
is that a save for half?
He was so happy
I
yesterday.
ain't going back to jail for my dirty job.
That's not good.
So for these last 2 weeks,
August?
I smoked this and this.
Is that a save for half? If you're talking, I can't hear you.
You like pickles? Pickle
Nah, I
juice.
drink cranberry juice.
And pickle juice, really, that cleans it out faster than cranberry juice. But you gotta like pickle juice.
So I drink the juice. I love pickle. Juice is so good too.
Yeah, I know, but
It's like vinegar.
yeah, I know, but that's what comes out the same. I have to stop. I know the bills is gonna get me trouble for too much. The bills just like mad at me. They're like, you're not helping us. Dude. What do you want me to do? I gotta have them in gear on the street, you know what I mean? I've been just trying to
Yo, get Dottie money. I'll put
This
some bread on his book.
This is the good stuff. It's the soft stuff.
Yeah, it's fresh and it's bubble gum. You smell it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, I'll definitely. I got a letter from him tomorrow. He's gonna call it in the next day.
Alright. Well, I don't got to call his commissary.
Alright.
My book. My cousin do 13 act. His old celly also was my cousin. He did 13 act 26 in Mono.
That's what I was.
Remember, that's what he was at.
He was like, damn, mom, like, you gonna be alright.
So each creature in the sphere, when it appears, or that ends its turn there, must succeed on a strength saving throw, or take the bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, he could have been coming out this year if he would have did good time for it.
They have advantage. They actually rolled a 22.
Oh, a 22, then that's half of 2, so 4. I mean, 1.
Earn that. He gonna put y'all through hell.
Oh, no.
So on the first save against the damage, they made it so. So they don't take the 2d6 bludgeoning, but then I hit the one on the left with 14 light.
Oh, because you rolled an attack, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an attack. It's made at advantage if there was Sin Despair too. Also, it's difficult terrain, and they're in the center of it. They need to walk at least 20 feet to get out.
There was cops, but they had a car stopped. How they saw me walking up the street and stopped, interacted with the car to ask me how my son was doing.
Oh.
The cops
Okay.
said, why you going to the paper book? Why you going to the record and check how he's doing, bitch? The cop, that's one of the things.
Okay. Alright. One second here.
Why didn't you see you got these yet?
Alright, let's roll for initiative.
There's these. A lot of people got. Well, some people got these type, but not this color.
And I had the neck like on one page.
Cause I got these in white, red, blue, green, yellow.
I just ordered my youngest son the uppies, but they have a label now, the special edition. That's what you call them.
Oh shit!
So I'm gonna send them out to Memphis, Tennessee, and the guy's gonna customize them for me with Pablo Escobar and his tray set for his birthday. That's what he wants, the Pablo Escobar.
Smaller cats? Yeah, probably.
You got how many? Y'all got 2 now.
Yeah. They get about it. Go to court
They keep both of them. I'll send you a picture when you let me know.
You got him on number, tell him call me, man.
Tomorrow.
Alright, see ya.
Yeah, they love it now.
Alright, so sounding off August.
All right.
No, just give me your initiative count, please, so I can put it in this.
20.
Alright. 20, Mimi,
11.
11, Ansu.
9.
Really?
He rolled low. He got a 3 on the dice.
Lachlan?
20.
Alright.
Lachlan has a bigger bonus. Lachlan goes
I'll,
before.
I'll give it 21. Baka?
23.
23. Oh, wow. Some of you got really good ones. Alright.
Yeah. Baka has 18 plus 5. Lachlan has 15 plus 5. I have 18 plus 2.
Oh, come on. Okay, Baka, you are first to act.
Okay. I'm out.
Alright, you're breaking up. I can't hear you.
These things for them. Yeah, so Baka outside in the storm, and he takes a deep breath, and he sighs in content because he loves the rain. He loves the storm. Do I see these things in front of me, or do I gotta like walk around and find them?
You have to get through the gates first.
Okay, well, he's gonna start making his way towards the gate because he feels the shaking, but he doesn't know what's going on. Can I make it through the gate on this turn, or?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what he does. He goes through the gate. If he sees them right away, great. If not,
You can see them, but they're still about probably like 60 feet away or something like that.
oh, okay, that's still in range.
Yeah.
He smiles to himself and holding divine spark in his hand, he will call lightning down.
Okay. Save. Oh. 2D20.
2d2. You guys suck at the roll.
Yep, that's not gonna be a pass.
Nice call lightning on them while they're in my storm sphere.
Oh wait, okay. For 25.
And I believe call lightning does an extra dice of damage in stormy conditions.
Does it?
Might. Let me check.
I know one of the lightning spells does. Just not sure.
Let me look it up real quick. Just
No, the damage only goes up if you upcast it.
see, under a cloud, a bolt of lightning, takes 3d10. On a failed save or half as much successful on each of your turns until the spell ends. You can use your action to call lightning down. In this way, if you're outdoors in stormy conditions, when you cast the spell gives you control over the existing storm instead of creating a new one. Under such conditions, increase the damage by 1d10.
Oh, it does increase the damage. Neat. Roll another d10. I called that 5. I moused 5 just before you rolled. Saw that 5 coming.
Okay. Anything else?
No. If I use all my movement, I'll get close in the next turn and deal with them.
Okay, so that leads us to Lachlan.
How far away are they?
They're about 60 feet away from the gates. You have to cross the courtyard. Or you can get up on the parapets. But that's going to cost you at least a extra round of movement.
And I don't have a clear sight.
How far is your dark vision?
120 for double sight.
Okay, yeah, you can see them then.
Then I'll just release two arrows.
Oh, it's a crit.
Nice.
I'm gonna add a bursting arrow with it.
Okay. Yeah, get all the extra damage that you in.
Doesn't the burst arrow explode? How are you triggering an explosion in the ring where everything?
It's magical.
Force damage.
Yeah, it's magical.
I was about to say that myself. I was just bullshitting.
Ooh. 30 damage. Is there a save for this, or does it just happen, right?
So for the burst arrow, is no save. Anything within 5 feet of it. Let me read the rules on that one. But I believe it takes the burst arrow damage.
So the 46. Which is 13.
Within 10 feet.
So,
take 2d6.
well, they got hit by the call lightning, so I'd say they're within 10 feet of each other. But because it's a crit, it doubles the 4d6, so It's 13 damage.
Alright, so 1, 2. Takes serious damage here, and the other one takes. Alright, any turn, Lachlan?
That is only one arrow.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna flip the shit if he goes freaking nuclear and does another crate.
This is gonna be a sharpshooter.
Of course it is.
Oh,
You want all the crit.
I called it. I called it.
Nuclear archer.
Would that be cool to have something like that, like nuclear damage or something?
Like radiation
You
damage.
want nuclear damage?
Yeah.
Just call in an AC 130.
Cause I'm thinking like, what do you call it? Like, Persona 5 and like nuclear damage. I think it'd be cool to run like a campaign like that.
Radiation damage would probably be called.
Yeah.
It
Alright,
was,
so another 31. Alright, this boy is looking
Jeez.
hurt.
That poor lad got screwed over.
Yeah, he's pretty hurt.
I'm just gonna hold my no. Yeah, just stay where I am, holding the back.
Alright, August?
Alright. So, where exactly is August? Is he standing within the gates or on top of them?
You said you were in the courtyard, so you'd be like at the gates.
At the gates? Alright. First off, bonus action. That bolt of lightning that I did when I opened up the fight, I'm going to do that again on the guy on the left.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll. Oh god. That's double nat 20s on advantage.
Wow. Yo, y'all see that thing I seen about Avery? You getting a crit earlier?
Oh, and it's happening. Everybody's getting crits. Well, that's going to be 86 damage for that guy's face.
86.
35 lightning damage.
Alright, 35.
And then action, potion of speed, and then I'm going to run to 60 feet.
Okay,
And
so you killed that one.
Nice.
Even though
I crit him with the bonus action, lightning bolt from Storm Spear, and it hit him with the full force of a level 3 lightning. Well, action, potion of speed, that was the spare action, run up, and use Gungnir to stab the other guy. $28 to hit, 15 damage.
So you ran inside your own storm spear?
You know what? Never mind that attack. I could have run to my own spell and take damage. Actually, it's a strength save. Why am I scared? I'll just roll the strength save. Well, I failed the strength save. Okay. I'm going to deal 2d6 bludgeoning damage to myself. This is fine.
And have to make a concentration save?
Oh, that's 10. And I have to also make a concentration save.
Okay.
Nope, I have advantage on those. Wait a minute.
Oh yeah, because yeah.
Warcaster. Okay, I pass. We're good.
All right. So okay, yeah. He takes the.
That's that. I sacrificed a bit of my health to do 15 damage to him.
Okay. That ended everything.
Yeah, that's at the end of my turn.
Okay.
So it's the slot's turn now.
Oh. Okay. Um. So what's gonna happen is from behind the slide um comes a powerful looking uh large sized mind flayer carrying this wickedly gnarled staff.
Got a photo of that guy.
Does he seem hostile?
All right. So what he does is he turns and looks at the slot, reaches out a hand towards him, and the slot starts floating in the air. And he moves out of the storm spear.
That's a way you can extract someone of the storm spear by using levitation.
Or
Yep,
telekinesis.
that too. Either of those works.
And so that's his turn. Now it's the slot's turn. And what he's gonna do is. Oh, wait, first. Okay, so he's gonna turn around and raise one of his hands and point it at you, August.
Yep. Nope.
You know.
That's half my AC. He can't hit me unless he crits.
Okay, so he attempts to do it again. Nope.
Nope.
All right, Mimi.
It's fun to have an AC of 26.
And how do you have an AC of 26?
Alright.
+2 from potion of speed, 24 base. I get that 24 from a +3 armor and a +1 shield.
I see these people I've been traveling with fighting these creatures. Then I see the tentacle creature. And usually I would make a quip about tentacles and stuff like that. But instead, I take my bow off. And these things are about, 30 feet away from me?
If you're leaving the keep, it would be like more like 120 feet.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'm not moving. I'm gonna knock one of the +1 arrows.
How far can you see in dark vision?
60 feet.
All right, you're gonna have to attack with disadvantage unless you move.
I'm just knocking the arrow, and I'm going to ready the action that if I see a creature or a monster, I'm going to attack with my arrow.
Ah,
Then that will be it for my turn.
all right. Answer.
Yeah. I would like to move my 50, my 50 feet to get closer. About how far does that still put me?
Well, from the castle doors, it was about 120 feet.
Okay.
Ah,
Let me see. Oh. Hmm. I'll use key point to do Step of the Wind
Mm-hmm.
to dash as a bonus, so I can
Mm-hmm.
get within 20 feet of them.
Yeah.
And then let me think. All I can really do is just stand there, ready myself, and say, "What have you come for?" Or "Why are you here?" And I'll end my turn.
Okay. All right. Whose turn is it now? All right. Back at the top of the round with Baka.
can move my movement from 30 feet closer.
Mm-hmm.
And going to once again call lightning. This time I'm going to make the lightning strike the mind flare.
Uh, 12 and 11. Yeah, plus one is not gonna help that.
Dope. Then I'm going to use my channel divinity to maximize and do 40 lightning damage.
40 lightning damage.
Nice.
Already.
Making
He's
it
just
eat
gonna
shit.
whisper to himself once more. I am the storm.
Okay. That Indy's turn.
Yeah.
All right. Lucklin.
How bad does this Elithid look?
He's all right. Although,
Okay then.
yeah. Although Baka's kind of in the way, so you might want to take a shot at the slot. It's out in the open.
I'll use the gem to teleport me next 10 feet away from the Elithid, but in sight.
Mm-hmm.
I'll use um, action surge, hex, bonus action, and I'll shoot 2 arrows at him.
Okay.
And these will be a sharpshooter.
Yeah, those hit.
And then I'll add on another bursting arrow to this first shot.
Okay.
So 5d6, 5 force damage and 6 force damage, 5 necrotic, and 21 regular magic piercing.
Alrighty. Alright, yeah, he's bloody. Mm. Alright, then your turn, right?
No, the other arrow.
Oh,
Second.
yeah.
So that one's just regular magic and 2 points of necrotic.
28 total. Okay, yeah, he's almost dead. Alright, anything else?
No, and my turn.
Alright, August, it is your turn.
Yep. Oh, is the slot dead?
Hmm?
Is the slot dead?
No. And you're in the
No.
storm spear, so you might want to stop concentrating on it.
I have 60 feet movement. I could easily just step out.
Well,
But
yeah, yeah.
um, how far away is the mind flayer from me?
Uh, 20 feet.
20 feet from me. So
Yeah,
just outside the storm sphere.
yeah.
All right, I'll just go around his side then to get out the spear. That'll take about 25 feet of my movement, which is actually 45 because of the difficult terrain.
Yeah.
And then, where's the slot relative to him?
Well, so if you figure kind of the gate is sort of facing south, so you headed south out of the gate. So now he's behind you, basically just outside of the storm spear, but toward your north. So he'd be directly behind you.
Oh, so he moved the slot behind me while he's in front of me.
Yeah. Well, more to
Can
your
I use.
the way you're facing south, he would be to your right.
Oh, okay, so
Yeah.
can I. And the slot is directly behind me. That doesn't line up like before.
Yeah.
Fabulous. I guess he'll just take a lightning bolt to the face at level 4.
The slot or the
Uh,
mind flare.
the Mind Flayer.
Mm.
After I is done. I'll just cast out normal level 3 using after I roll the extra dice.
Oh, double net ones.
You said crits. You didn't mention that they would be
Crit fails.
positive crits. No, don't say crit fails. They're still crits. Well, he'll take 31 damage then. And that's as my bonus action because Quicken spell.
All right. Yeah,
And then.
that fries him.
Oh, okay. I guess I have my action left to do things against the slot. I fried the guy. I guess action. Unless I retcon that lightning bolt to make it my action, I have to use the ranged cantrips or weapons
Mm-hmm.
on the slot.
I mean, technically, from where you were, you could have just stopped concentrating on the storm spear,
True, true. I could do
shoot the
that, but then
lightning
I have to move
bolt,
it.
and then move towards the slot.
Yeah, that works. I just didn't want. I wasn't expecting the thing to die.
Yeah, well, Luckland did a crap ton of damage.
Well, he's dead. I guess I'll say I ended the storm spear. I don't really need any more. Nothing's in it.
Yeah.
And I'll go towards the slot and attack him with skunk. 20 to hit, 18 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Second attack, 18 to hit, 16 damage. Endured attack from the spare action from Potion of Speed. 18 to hit, 12 damage. So I did a total of 46 damage to the slot.
Alright. Okay, yeah, he's bloody.
That's my turn.
Alright. Okay, it's his turn now. No, he's not really gonna do much. Alright, so. Okay, wait. And he's gonna make 3 attacks against August. Yeah, none of those are gonna hit. That 15 is a 22.
Nope.
So that's a no. Mimi.
If
Yes.
15 is a 22, he needs a 19 or higher to hit me.
It is your turn.
Because he's dropped that storm thing, can I now see, or is the storm that's currently raging?
Yeah, it's the storm. Yeah.
Can I continue to have my action readied?
Yeah. Technically the rules on holding an action is like if you hold an action spell, technically you burn that spell slot. If the round comes back and you didn't trigger it, you still burn it.
Yeah.
But if you're like, oh, I'm ready an attack, nothing happens.
Yeah, because I'm just readying this arrow, waiting, because I know that the arrow can go 100 feet. So if I can actually see them, then I can start firing away. But because I can't see them, and I know I'm safe and that they are strong enough to hold their own, I don't think I should go in and get involved, because to me, this looks like it's supposed to be August's like challenge, and each time that I've participated in a challenge to help unlock a legacy weapon's next feature, I've been in the way. So I'm just making sure that I don't get in the way of this battle, especially knowing how strong August, Baka, Anzu, and Lachlan are. I'm just gonna keep that arrow readied.
Alright, Anzu.
Alright, what's the battlefield looking like so far?
There's a green slot.
That's it?
Yep.
Yep. Everything else got killed already so far.
Well, damn.
You know,
Let me see.
It's a good thing I'm not burning these arrows every time I don't activate the edit action thing.
Can I grapple him?
You can walk over there, near.
Okay.
Technically, you have to spend an attack to do it, but
I mean,
yeah,
I'm fine with that.
yeah, you can just roll an attack, and um he can try to escape using like opposed strength or whatever check, but. Okay, yeah. You grappled him.
And
Much grab, very grapple.
oh, that's also supposed to be a +4, an additional +4. So, um, yeah, I'll send my turn.
Mm-hmm. Alright, Baka.
My turn.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Um, it's just a slot left, and he's being grappled.
Yep.
No, Baka's caused enough chaos. He's going to. He's not going to use his lightning. He's going to. This guy's 30 feet away.
Um. Yeah, basically.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to throw Divine Spark and try and strike him in the head. And hope I don't hit Enzo. Does 12 hit?
Nope.
Okay. Bonus action to materialize it in my hand again.
Mm-hmm.
And try again.
Well, that's a hit.
Minimal damage.
6
Damage.
I wonder if it's enough to kill.
He's
Nope.
gonna bonk him in the head.
You hit him in the foot. He has broken toes now, but he's fine.
No, bonks him. He's gonna hit him in the stomach. And, he's gonna laugh at him and end my turn.
Okay, Lachlan.
What's up?
The slot.
Kill the slot. Anzu has
I-
him grappled.
I take out my double-sided scimitar, move my hex over there, and make 2 attacks.
Instantly plus 9?
No, it's a +6.
Alright, so the 13 does not hit. Bless you.
Thank you. That's cool. My goodness.
11 damage.
11 damage. Okay.
And my turn.
August.
Alright, I'll run out. I'm already there at the sled, so. With him being grappled, do I get advantage?
No, it just reduces its speed to 0.
Okay.
But you are flanking.
Oh, then I should have advantage.
Yeah.
Let me re-roll that d20 because I don't suppose a 14 hit.
No.
Well, second attack. 21 to hit for 17 damage.
Okay. And the last one?
$25 to hit for 10 damage. And then if he's still alive,
Yeah.
bonus action, I don't want to hit. Onzu is not saying, so it's not going to be an AoE spell. Let's see.
See, this is where, like, single target, like, save spells come into play.
I get single target high powered spells later. Like, when I get level 6 spells, I get Disintegrate.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that.
But
also, Chain Lightning.
That's a save, right? Disintegrate, yeah.
Yeah, Disintegrate is Disintegrate and Chain Lightning are deck saves.
Yeah.
I guess I could just position as an AoE spell to hit the slot without hitting Anzu 5 feet behind the slot. Because otherwise I'll just be upcasting Chaos Bull or Magic Missile to level 3.
Well, Magic Missile hits automatically. Chaos Bolt still requires an attack roll.
It's a plus. It's a plus.
But since you're in melee range, you would have disadvantage on it.
Well, can he make opportunity attacks?
No.
Then I just step back 5 feet. Then I not admit. If he can't make an opportunity, I could just step back.
Right.
So I'll cast Chaos Bolt at level 3. $23 to hit for
that's neat.
20 damage. That is got 4, 5. I'll make it force damage.
For 20?
20 force damage.
Alright, yep, he's still up. He's hurt, though.
Well, that's unfortunate. I got nothing left.
Alright.
That's my turn.
No, it's his turn. Alright, okay. Oh. How far away are you? Baka?
30 feet.
Okay. I need, Anzu and, August to make deck saves.
Is this thing trying to blow up?
20, I'm pretty sure 20 passes. 18 passes.
Nice.
Oh wait, advantage. Okay. Yep. So he just cast Fireball.
He cast Fireball, centered on us.
Yeah.
So he made the save, we all made the save. Now I wonder what the damage is. Oh, so I'll take 50 to the face. I love that.
I take no damage.
Oh yeah.
Monks.
Did I hear that fireball explosion or see it because fire creates light?
You see it.
And then as soon as the fireball dissipates, they are gone again.
Make the attack with disadvantage. Do it.
Just don't shoot us.
Yep, that's the end of his turn, so it is Mimi's turn.
So I just saw my friends get hit by a fireball. They've been gone for longer than 12 seconds. I'm starting to get worried. If you have Hellish Rebuke, oh my.
So I need to give myself back 8 HP. Because I was only supposed to take 7. I almost forgot about that.
So, how far away are they from me?
The slot's about
far away was that fireball?
90 feet.
Okay. I have dark vision up to 60, so I will move 30 feet closer so that I'm 60 feet away from the action. So I should be able to see them now, right?
Yep.
Okay. Can I tell how messed up this guy is? The slog?
Yeah, he's pretty messed up.
I'm going to put the +1 arrow away and then pull out the regular arrow. Different quivers for different arrows. And I'm just going to attack regularly with my longbow. Does a 14 hit?
No.
Pull out another arrow and attack.
Okay, that's
a 19 hit.
Yep.
Then I'm going to use the Bring the End feature of my gauntlets. If this doesn't kill him, I'm about to. Passing away a charge here. Roll at 4d6. For 9 necrotic damage.
Okay.
So when this arrow hits him, it goes into his body, explodes in green energy that wraps around him, and causes his body to decay and drop to the ground.
And I'm just holding on to 2 arms.
Well, he's still alive.
Oh,
Oh, he's still alive? I thought he
Yeah.
was dead. Okay, guys, you're on your own.
I mean, okay, yeah. You used 2 attacks. Never mind. Yep.
That's the end of my turn.
All right, Enzu.
I'm gonna give him a tap in the forehead or in the temple area vicinity.
Try to kill him or incapacitate him.
I don't know. Kill him, I guess.
No, that's fine. You hit him.
I don't know. For 7 damage.
All right, he's still alive.
On my turn. It's been a while since I fought something, so I'm just kind of, like, okay.
Baka.
How's he looking?
Oh yeah, he's almost dead.
Okay. Baka is just going to unleash his Guardian of Faith. So it's going to be a giant Master Splinter towering over him. And he's going to kind of like hit his forehead with his knuckles. Almost like he's chiding him. He's a child. And he has to make a dex save.
A 22.
Jeez Louise. Wouldn't it be a disadvantage because he's grappled?
Not according to the rules.
Damn. Okay. What can you say? So you only take 10
Basically,
radiant
all grapple does is reduce their speed to 0.
He's not immobilized, he's just grappled.
Gotcha. So it takes 10 radiant damage.
Hold on. Yep, that kills him though.
Of course it does.
Leave it to Splinter.
Splinter was like, I'll just slit his throat, finally.
He didn't even do all that. He just like tapped him on the head.
Yeah, no.
He's
Let's see, like,
scolding
literally looking at the
child.
rules, it says a grappled creature becomes 0, and speed becomes 0, and it can't benefit from any bonuses to its speed. The condition ends if the grappler is incapacitated. The condition also ends if an effect removes the grappled creature from the reach of the grappler or grappling effect, such as when a creature is hurled away by a thunderwave spell.
Basically, think of it as you hug them around their belly, they can still punch you.
Yeah, or like
I mean,
you're just grabbing onto like a shoulder or maybe one arm or something.
it's
Yeah.
like being in a figure 4 leg lock. They can still turn around and reverse it. Like, there's still ways to attack while you're grappled. I wish the rule said they could only do unarmed strikes when grappled, but man, that'd be funny.
I mean, if you're holding a sword and someone has grabbed you, you can still swing the sword. You just can't walk.
Now, for
So as he
future
falls, Baka's just gonna chuckle to himself.
Yeah.
future information, or just like just so I know. So would, like, say if I were to grapple someone as my action,
Mm-hmm.
would I then be able to restrain them, or would that like restrain as a bonus action, or would that be considered an additional action?
Um, to strain someone, you would
Yeah.
have to like, I guess, get your arms completely around their arms, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So
Cause
probably an additional action then.
yeah, kinda.
Okay. Yeah, because a restrained creature's speed becomes 0 and it can't benefit any blah, 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 whatever, same thing. Attack rolls against this creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage, and the creature has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws on
Yeah.
restrained.
Yes, we were thinking of
But see,
restraint. That's why we were so
like the
confused.
big difference here is like if you like just grapple them, like
Yeah.
you can grapple them with like your left hand or whatever, but then still punch them with your right hand. If you restrain them fully, you won't like you really
You
can't
don't
kick
have
them.
hands free to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm,
If you restrain
I'm
them,
using
you
everything
restrain
I
yourself
have
too.
to keep them where I want them, basically.
yeah.
And yeah, so with that, okay, so with that, like, would that be considered two, like basically 2 turns, or one full like turn, like as far as your ruling goes?
Um, in a
Either 2
sense,
actions or action bonus action is
in a
basically what I'm asking.
sense, you can do it with like one action, but it's like you're gonna spend all your attacks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Versus if you just like grapple them, you can basically you're doing an attack roll. All right, they grappled or whatever, and then you can still attack.
Mm. Okay. Okay. Good to know. I'll keep that in mind.
All right, so the battle is over. What are you guys gonna do next?
I examined the illithid.
I'll be keeping a watch out for any other enemy in the area.
All right, so Lickland wants to examine the mind flayer. What are you doing exactly?
looking close at his bodies, looking at the strange wand or staff he had, seeing if he has anything cool trinkets on him or whatnot.
Um, this I'm gonna say the staff is probably uh kind of like a magic focus, even though it doesn't say that, but because all their spells are technically innate, so
So there's nothing else. If there's nothing else, then I'm just gonna cast.
what is it? They're wearing like breastplate, or he's wearing breastplate armor technically.
I look to the guys. You want to loot him for the armor and take it back to the keep, or
I
just
mean,
burn
we're
him
right
alive?
here, so might as well. Let's throw it in the armory.
Yeah, it could be useful.
Okay, I take the armor off and then just um, cast bonfire on him and everything.
Okay. Anything else?
I'm gonna summon Greater Demon. No, I'm kidding. I'm just gonna, just walk around the area. Basically, like do a perception check of the surroundings to see if like someone
I'm
was
doing the
watching.
same thing.
I'm just gonna sling my bow and go back into the keep. I'm wet. I want to get dry.
Hmm. Yeah, there's no one in the area.
Yeah. Successful keep defense. Where the hell did these slides and does my player came from? Nobody knows. But they came. And they died. In 3 rounds of combat.
Why did they come here though?
Can I do an investigation check? See if I could trace where they came, like a survival check to see if it tracks.
Rain would probably wash those away.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing.
Yeah.
Plus, there's always magical movement as well. So
Yeah. They probably didn't walk here. They came from the south. That's where Rote is. They kind of come from Rote.
well, yeah, road is a little sort of southeast of you.
Yeah. So directly south, they'd be seen by the guards of Rote and probably cut off and dealt with. So they probably just teleported just far away from Rote enough so they wouldn't be seen and then walked it.
Do we even know if they knew we were here? Because, yeah, there's a storm. That's fine. But why was the tentacle monster there? I'm not asking this in character, by the way. I'm asking this at character because I did not see that tentacle monster.
It came from the same place as the slots.
So I'm assuming we're having this conversation back into the keep. Yeah.
That would be a good idea. This is making me suspicious.
Well, while during that entire fight and walking back into the keep, you guys would notice that within 20 feet of August, this storm, there's no rain from it.
centered on you, you have become an umbrella.
As August walks away, I speak up and say, "They might be targeting us specifically."
Perhaps.
I go to the top of the keep and just keep a watchful eye on everything.
Okay.
After the fight, I go back to my training.
How far is town? Like downtown from us right now?
Uh, like road, several miles.
Okay.
By the way, oh yeah, we also gotta do Andrew's thing first.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. I would like to propose that we head into town because I've been wanting to try my new abilities out, and didn't feel like the group we just fought was worth it. And after all my meditating and thinking, I want to do something good. After freeing my brother, I want to help others like us from discrimination. And I like to go into town and see if there's anything we can do.
So you want to head into Sharn?
Yes.
Well, that's a short train ride away. So
Alright, then I don't see why not.
Yep. Baka has no reason not to.
Alright. Let's make our way.
okay, so guys, make your way over the road through the town and to the lightning realm, and take the short journey to Sharn. So you arrive in Sharn in the lower wards. What's your next move from here? Hold on 1 second. I forgot about that.
Amen. I forgot what time it was.
Oh, well then.
Come on, Anna. You lost track of time. Right?
Drug your spirit.
What?
Drug your spirit.
Well, why you telling your mama?
Cause I jogged. I got asthma and I'm fat.
You really did jog?
Oh, what?
I have a message for David.
What?
When you want to talk to me, though?
What?
I have a message for David. When are you going to speak to him
Couple days. Probably every couple days.
God said to give him his number, tell him to call him, so if he needs anything, he can send it to me.
By the way, I know from watching back the streams or the videos that there's kyber weapons in the vault. I don't remember what all they are.
No, we have kyber crystals, and those were handed over. We have kyber dragon shards, and those were handed over to House Canis to build our airship because they're material for that.
It was earlier in the game. You guys came across a kyber sword.
Oh, that thing was done away with.
Dude.
Katana?
The katana?
My,
Oh, if it's the katana,
yeah.
Baka has that.
Yeah, my working theory on that was maybe the kyber crystals were like being used as a beacon to bring these things to the keep. But I've got nothing to back that up. Given the stories that you guys have told me, and plus meditating on kyber and the kyber crystals, I'm led to believe that you guys that it's not only possible for the crystals to be used as weapons, but that they already have. Oh, the
Alright,
mind
guys.
players? I brought it up in other sessions.
Alright, guys, I'm back.
You
Alright.
guys have fought mind players before, and there are stories about them.
Stories of them appearing and causing trouble, but few, if anyone, has ever seen how they reproduce.
I would like
It would be
to
the researcher.
make my way to a rough looking inn.
Alright.
On the wrong side of town.
Now, if you guys remember, there was a bar in your first adventure with a bunch of Warforged there.
Oh yes, I remember. I'm gonna head there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God.
Now it's gonna take you at least a couple hours to get there. What are you gonna do
I
when you
used that
arrive?
time to practice.
Just walking the streets with his eyes closed.
Oh, you don't want to do that in Sharn.
Also, while we're on our way there, I'm going to be constantly using my observant feat and just like watching people's conversations as I'm walking by because I can read their lips if they're speaking a language I understand. And I'm basically, just kind of trying to pick up on any conversations that might be talking about something that I'm interested in while we're making our way to that bar.
Through most of the town, you don't encounter much of a problem. It is sort of still raining. The rain here isn't as bad as it was back at the keep, so the storm is persistent. But
the party, as long as they're near Arcus, still ain't getting rained on. That effect does not end until I make it end as a bonus action.
Mm-hmm. But it's raining for everybody else, though. So
I think we're all gonna just group around him because he's the umbrella.
And everybody we're passing is just super confused.
Probably.
Maybe
even it goes up 20 feet above Hawkins too. It's a 20-foot radius sphere around him where there's no rain.
Maybe if you're seriously going to try to walk around doing this training, you have to make a series of dexterity saves.
You know what? I will do that. How many you want?
2, 3,
50.
Like at least 4.
25.
That's fine.
26.
Mm-hmm.
Can go all day.
Jeez.
26. Give it to me, man.
Make one at
Oh,
disadvantage
an
because
11.
Baka's gonna trip you.
All right.
You would trip me
Um.
on that last one. I was doing so well, dodging everything.
Oh, you're not dodging anything.
Oh. I'm just fumbling around in the dark, using my ears in the rain. Should I make another one just because?
I figured it would happen. So, let's see here.
Then a 12.
Yeah, that's a 12 is not helping you.
Oh, jeez.
All right.
25.
No. All right. Do me a favor and roll a D100.
Okay. Ready?
30. Crap. You're falling to your death.
Oh, shit. I'm falling to my death.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Can I try to catch her?
I guess.
Into the sewers. Oh my god. Don't worry, guys, I'll live.
Where the hell is Memi falling from?
Okay, good question. I didn't even consider that.
So what's happening is Mimi is insistent on walking around with her eyes closed. Sharn has a bunch of bridges that connect the different sections of the. Yeah, so you have to cross over several bridges. And Sharn is known for people falling off these bridges all the time.
Memi walked off.
I had you roll a percentage die to see if something was come by and catch you, but
I was trying to follow my friends with my eyes closed, and I lost
walked
track
off
of
a
them
bridge.
and walked off a bridge.
You just took a step forward, so then you felt nothing. Then you.
Am I close enough to throw my harpoon at him?
You gonna spear me in the gut?
Maybe more.
It would save your life.
You could also.
My life's not in danger yet.
Yeah.
Let it happen. It'll be funny.
You could throw your harpoon at her. But
my eyes are closed, so there's a chance I'm not gonna catch it.
I could
No, I'm
jump
going
off
for
the
straight
bridge,
in the
catch
stomach,
Uh-huh.
and
Jeez.
we could heal her after.
Right.
I'll roll with disadvantage too.
I have a feather falling token. I could jump off, catch Memi, use the feather falling token, land on my feet, be fine, and then she'd be fine too.
Yeah.
You guys do know I can decrease my fall distance. And even if this was lethal, I can drop myself down to 1 HP and
Actually,
survive.
not fall distance, you reduce your fall damage, but not by that much.
The bridges in Sharn are like at least hundreds of feet up.
Yeah.
You're falling a long way. You ain't saving
I would
yourself from
reduce
death.
it by like 40.
That would be instant. You hit 0 and then you fail 3 death saves. Because that's enough falling to make you a red stain on the ground.
Don't worry, I really want to roleplay this out just because.
Just for the record, I'm still walking.
Oh, jeez.
I glance. I
I
consider jumping
pull
off to
back my
catch her.
harpoon and meet up with Anzu. I'm like, okay, whatever.
So
Oh,
you guys have seen Ruby, right?
Mm.
uh,
And you guys have seen when someone's aura breaks.
I haven't seen that part, no, but I know sort of what
I
you're talking
have.
about.
So when I open my eyes, my body just splats on the ground. You're gonna see like a concentration of green energy erupt out. My aura just got broken, and I'm just now on 1 HP at the bottom of this thing.
Um,
Someone pick
I
me up.
guess
Bottom
I'm
of
gonna
an
try and catch
entire
Memi.
bloody cliff.
I'm
Because
at the
Shada's at the
bottom of
top of a cliff
one
too.
HP. I'm using my.
Well, he fell down into the lower section from the middle city.
Ah,
So
okay,
So
not at the
I'm
bottom of the
literally
cliff.
becoming death. So I'm using my 10th level ability of my gauntlets, becoming the end. And if I would be reduced to 0 hit points, I drop down to 1 HP instead. I just can't use this until the next dawn afterwards.
I'm going to pull out my ascending stone and talk to Memi. If you're still alive, catch up to us. If not,
Be
bummer.
dead.
Because I
If
have
you
been
aren't
given
alive, then you're
ascending.
dead.
Hey, if you're still alive, pick yourself up and meet us where we're going. If you're not, that sucks.
You guys are horrible.
Then
You
Mary
guys
got
are like,
herself
I
into
throw
this.
one harpoon. It failed. Oh, he's screwed. There goes that girl. He walked right off a bridge.
Mary got herself into that. She's the one who decided to be in Charn and be walking with her eyes closed, knowing there's bridges she can just walk off of.
I haven't been here before. I didn't know about the bridges. I just figured I'd follow you guys with my eyes closed,
You
not
didn't know about
expecting
them.
to walk off a bridge.
They're quite bloody visible when we get there. Even if you've
I
never
wasn't
been here
paying
before.
attention, I was training.
let me
You would see them.
Anyway, so what's happening with Anzu? What do we have to do?
all right.
I think we need to get him into a bar fight.
Oh god.
No, it's not a bar fight.
Ah, that would be great.
There might be a bar fight when we get back home.
I'm just gonna heal myself.
Okay, yeah, you have to get over to the high walls in the lower Tvex landing.
Mm-hmm.
Um. Okay, yeah. So you're looking for the bar, the Cog Carnival. Carnival? Yeah, Carnival. The Cog Carnival.
Okay.
Now, outside is a Warforged soldier who has a carved chunk of wood replacing a severed foot.
I'll walk up to him and greet him.
He gives a little nod, brother, and barely takes any more notice of you, although he is glaring at the rest of the party.
Except Memi, because Memi's on the ground.
Do I recognize him?
You would recognize him from the yeah.
I'm having a poor memory. Who is he?
He's unnamed. Basically, in the this is from the original first adventure you guys went on. He's just like a bouncer that's outside the bar. Um, he charged. There's a fee of 5 copper pieces each for any humanoid other than a warforged.
Pay up, guys.
I give 10 gold. Pay for everyone plus a tip to him.
Normally, I would say something about the discrimination, but you guys face that yourselves, so it's fine by me. Here you go. Here's your gold.
Already paid for everyone.
Except Memmy. Memmy's still on the ground. I feel like pick myself
I
up.
tell the bouncer.
Side and get yourselves a drink.
Yeah, they serve some cheap ale at the bar. But there are people playing. They're warforged sitting around, playing. Dice. There's card games. There's some dart boards. Um,
I'm gonna
apparently
pull
a
the.
metal ring game where you toss them onto pegs as well.
I'm going to let the group know what it is exactly that I'm trying to find out, and I will say that I'm trying to find information about injustices among Warforged. Any and all information is what I'm after currently. So enjoy yourselves, play a couple games, and dig for some information.
All right.
Does everyone look human, or how many humanoid people are in here beyond the
Tell you what.
warforged?
I'll read this box 6 they have here from the original thing. So outside of the bar, there's a bunch of graffiti, um, written. It says things like, "Forge your scrap," "Leave the metalheads." Just a bunch of like sort of sort of racism against them. Um, you enter the carnival and there's a smoky sort of atmosphere with some low flames in the fireplace that illuminate the cracked stone walls and filthy floor of the establishment. The single room space is crowded with warforged, with several severed digits or limbs, scars, burns, and other wounds. Other warforged in the area are gathered around traditional dice, card, dart, and other board games, as well as carnival competitions such as throwing metal rings onto posts, tossing a ball at a tower of weighted iron cups hard enough to make them fall down, and striking a homemade machine hard enough with a hammer to make it ring a bell. A small bar in the corner serves cheap ale. Behind this bar, a warforged bartender shouts jeers at patrons losing games.
All right. So that and letting the party know why exactly we're here, I'm going to go up to the bartender, order a round for myself and my compatriots, and give him a tip of 10 gold. No, I'm gonna give him a tip of 1,000 gold. and ask him about any information he has about any type of organizations or cults or people who are the main ones causing all the racism and hatred towards our kind, and that I'm seeking to rectify it.
All right. So the bartender's name is Smelt, a lawful. Actually, it's a lawful good warforged soldier. Um, she's it's a female.
Okay.
Um, so she's eyeing the gold that you set onto the bar, and she's looking at you. She crosses her arms and says, "What do you know about the treaty?"
Not much. I was in the war and don't remember much about it. I want to know more. Can you please tell me?
She sort of like cocks her head a little bit to this, like, to her right, and she says, "Where have you been living for the last few years? Under a rock?"
I was actually a hermit for a while, yes. And after hearing rumors of my brother being alive, well, he's like a brother to me, being alive, I set out to look for him.
She looks sort of, she looks genuinely shocked at your reply, and she says, "Okay, well, guess you have been living under a rock. Anyway, a couple years back, the treaty, they didn't exactly make us citizens or recognize us our status as uh, fully sentient beings. We've sort of been left alone, but most of the people, at least here in Breland, blame us at least partially for the war. Although us, as creations of House Cannith, don't know why they blame us for the war. But that's sort of the thing. If we were to, sort of get recognized, maybe amend the treaty, maybe we could start there."
See, there might be something I can do about that.
She
Any,
pulls up a stool that she has behind the bar, pulls it so she's sitting right in front of you. She puts her elbows up on the bar and props her head, chin on her fists. She says, "See, what do you have in mind?" And she looks down at the pile of gold and she says, "I see you might clearly have some assets."
I do, and not only me, but I do a little head flick towards my party. My friends do as well, and they're more than willing to help, whether it come to paying, bribing, killing, stealing. But whatever the case, we do hold a lot of influence over some areas.
She takes a moment and she looks at you and she says, "What connections do you have? There has to be somebody in a political arena."
I'll motion for Lucklin to come over, and I will say, Lucklin, would you happen to know who our political friends are? Because I don't really keep track of that sort of thing. I'm just kind of, you know, doing my own thing per se. And I introduce him to her as well.
Like $10 every 2 weeks is gonna kill your pocket. You are so. I'm gonna beat you the fuck up.
I put down my wine. Looking for names. Sorry.
Um, so you have a connection through um Sidon. He has a daughter on the city council of Sharn. You as well know the King of Breland. So, not to
And
mention,
there's
yeah.
August's mother and father and General Dorum, which are connections August has.
I mentioned Sidon first, but then after looking down at my wine and I swirl it, I mentioned the king too.
She leans back and places her hands flat on the bar. So, it seems you do have some sway. Could you
Yes, we do.
pull it off?
I think we can. Shouldn't be too hard. Just the issue is knowing how to do it or knowing how to go about it the right way.
Perhaps someone can organize a information campaign. Maybe get the word out to people. Start swaying the minds and hearts of people.
What do you think? Sounds like a pretty good idea.
We could pull it off, without a doubt. My sister also is. I'm still connected to the court, the Undying Court. We might have more sway too with that one over there. And I point over my shoulder to August. And I whisper to Anzu, don't ever mention that I made him look better than he is.
Mm. I'll grin and nod.
Okay. So well, I'm lost now because I'm distracted with Mimi. Uh, um. So you guys are going to what are you going to do next, basically?
Um, going to. I mean, shoot, we're gonna start the campaign. I'm going to start with the bartender and have her start spreading the word about
To the other,
what.
at least to the other Warforged, right?
Yes, to the other warforged that
Maybe
visit
give
her bar.
give them some. Well, the Warforged in town know about this place.
Yeah,
Um, maybe start the word, give them some hope that something's going to start happening. Um,
yeah, exactly.
are you guys
Get
going
the
to
word out there.
go visit Sidon?
Um, what do you think we should visit first, Lachlan?
Well,
Sidon
we're
has
taking.
connections to everything. I say let's go to him, and I'll send a message through post to my sister.
All right, sounds good.
Okay, so you guys say that you are going to be helping um, Smelt seems relatively convinced, and she says, "I'll start getting the word out to the others. Um, hopefully, we'll see if something changes soon." So you guys leave, and um, at this by this point, you're gonna be able to meet Mimi outside.
Yeah. Um, quickly before we head out, I'm gonna leave 5,000 more gold with her and tell her that the first 1,000 was for you in your bar. Use this other 5,000 to help spread the word and help those who need it. And then I'm gonna turn to leave.
She nods. Says, "I'll do something good with this."
Give me the cup so I can get your juice. Tea.
Oh.
Or juice.
That's fine.
Which one?
I'll take some of the Kool-Aid. Yeah.
The red one?
Yeah.
I'll close it again.
I'll leave
Yeah.
2K also, 2K platinum. Or
Oh, yeah.
no. I'll leave 400 platinum too, saying we elves did a lot during that war too. I take off my signet ring of the queen
Mm-hmm.
and hand it to her too, along with the platinum. We'll do what we must to help you and your people.
I'll leave behind 100 platinum.
So she looks extremely grateful at you all. There's much good that can be done with this.
And then I'll say, like we're walking out the door, I don't even look back, and I say, just out loud over my shoulder as I wave a hand by. Like I said, they like to help.
Thank you.
Oh, mommy, you got your fingers caught. Wait, mommy.
Okay, so all right, you guys meet Mimi outside, and you head off into I believe Middle Memphis, where you get to the area known as the Little Plains. That is the area under Sidon's control, and you cross the bridge. By now, the guys that guard it are familiar enough with the party and don't antagonize you. You cross over into the middle section and take the right turn and go up the stairs towards Sidon's door. Anybody gonna heal Mimi?
No, I healed myself. I'm up to 51 HP.
Oh, okay.
I blew a second wind and drank my last potion of healing. But it was worth it.
Just residual blood.
Yeah, my clothes are a little bloody. It's totally all mine. I'm like, I'm okay.
So once we get there, I'm going to see about speaking to him, or getting basically just trying to find out where he is to go talk to him about the situation.
Yeah. So, um, the sort of housekeeper butler guy enters the door, being familiar enough for the party. Um, he welcomes you in, and he gestures towards the back where you normally find Sidon sitting in his chair, in the sort of like leather high back chair. Although he's a halfling, so it's not that big. Um, Next to a fire. Um, he's poring over some documents currently, and he looks up at the party, or sort of bedraggled. It's rainy. He gestures for his servant to bring over a few stools for you guys to sit on. Just come. It's such a gloomy day. Come, warm yourself by the fire.
Much appreciated.
Does he notice that we're all dry because we have?
I mean, everyone's dry except for
Then
Memi.
you guys walked away and I got wet.
Well, you walked off the bridge. You walked away from us and nearly
Wait,
died.
did the rain actually wash off the blood?
Probably some of it.
Some of it, yeah. I mean, your clothes would still look like red stained, but yeah.
You're looking better now. So yeah, I would like to inform him of my goal of trying to amend the treaty, and about making or giving the Warforge better appreciation.
So he sets the papers that he was looking at down on the table off to his right. He says, I can get it done. Um, Tell me exactly what you propose here.
Meaning by what do I want fixed in the...
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. I don't want the Warforged to be looked down upon and thought to be the cause of the war, because that's not how it was. I was there. In addition, they're sentient beings and they deserve the rights of such and not to be discriminated against or judged or have less than anyone else.
Indeed. I employ a few rounds in my organization. Good eyes and ears they can be. So, I'll put in the work, but I'll need a few coins to grease the wheels.
That will not be a problem at all.
I will split the cost with you on that, Anzu.
I'll give him a little nod. How much will you be needing?
I think we should perhaps start around 10 plats.
That's it. Are you
Oh,
sure?
wait. It's 10,000 gold. So that's what, a thousand
Oh,
plat?
1,000 platinum.
Yeah, 1,000 plat.
I'll give him
Okay,
1,000,
so
and then August can give him another 1,000, just to make sure.
all right then. August is not a fan of discrimination. He's very against it. So while he has no connections to the workforce besides Anzo, he is not a fan of discrimination. So he's going to do what he can to put an end to it.
And then I'd also implore him to get the word out as well that change will be happening. I mean, he can do it like have like some people go spread the word for him, just so it's not coming from him. But yeah, and also I'm
Indeed.
going to let him know that if there's anything else you need of me or my companions, feel free to let us know.
I have a connector to down at the Sharn Inquisitive. I'm sure I can get an article to or written, get people thinking about it.
Nice.
Start
Because
talking to my daughter, maybe change some laws in the city, help them get some work, and then we'll work to the more lofty goal of changing their statuses.
I can agree with that.
Can you make that a guarantee if I give you 1,000?
It wouldn't hurt.
He
Make sure that these wheels are properly greased.
looks at you and says, "My word is almost as good as gold I sit on a table."
It doesn't make me feel like you're trustworthy.
He, um, he
At that moment, as soon as
like he
Nemi
puts a
says
hand
that,
hand on his belly and he lets out like a really hearty like a ha ha laugh.
Yeah, I think I know what. Yeah, just for the hell of it, I'd like to do a No, yeah, right.
What do you need to do?
Insight check.
4.
This is for his genuineness.
You've done him a lot of favors. He's done you a couple of favors. You did save his daughter's life. And metagaming, he's lawful evil. Yes, he's evil, but he stands by
Oh
his
wow.
word.
So he's basically a lawyer.
Actually, he has a daughter that's a
Pretty
lawyer,
much.
I mean,
His
like,
daughter is a lawyer, and he's
a crime lord.
yeah.
Although most people in the town
he's
actually
like a
really love
mafia
him.
boss.
Yeah, most people in the town love him
He,
because he runs, um, like these cheap gambling establishments. Because Sharn actually has a tax on gambling, so most of the legit ones are much more expensive.
Hmm.
He's also connected to House Tarasco and their influence. So through his wife,
he's a mafia boss.
yeah,
That's what
What
he
I,
is.
he's literally a mafia boss. I've been trying to portray that as best as I can. So
yeah, and I just saw through it when he said, like, my word is only as good as the gold I put on the table. That is what set me off. Like, I can't trust this person. This person's not a
Well,
good
to
person.
us, we've done him so many favors.
not as only as the gold, but like he can go pretty much anywhere in the town and say, "I want this done," and it's going to happen. He actually grew up as an assassin on the streets of Sharn.
Yeah,
The half of
but
the
my
community
character
here
doesn't know that.
knows him. Yeah,
Like, they have dealt with him multiple times, but this is my first time meeting him.
yeah.
And from what my character is hearing, he doesn't sound trustworthy, and he's not exactly giving, like, guarantees. He's just leaving it ambiguous enough to where if he screws up, he'll be like, well, I mean, I didn't promise you this.
No, he's going to get it done.
Okay.
Yeah, we've done him enough favors that we can trust him. He owes us enough that we're pretty much permanently allies.
Okay, considering you guys just dropped 2,000 platinum into his hands.
That's just so for him to use to help move things along quicker.
Like
Because
1,000 will make
bribes,
it move even faster.
well, he's gonna use what he said. It alludes to him using that gold to bribe people or pay them to do things faster. Get things moving better. He said he
I
only
see.
needed 1,000. We give him 2,000. 1,000 more might help. But just might put extra money in his pocket that he won't use.
Hmm.
I'm good
Alright.
with that. He said about 1,000 platinum should do, to grease some wheels. I'm like, all right, well, let's double that just so those wheels do get greased, and in case anything else comes up that he needs a little cash for. Because it's
Yeah,
my
I don't think another 1,000 is necessary.
I mean, you said you're gonna do
Well,
half
at
of
least
what I
not
did,
right now.
so I put 1,000. I'm just saying.
I put 1,000. I mean, you put 1,000, but 1,000 from Mimi is not necessary.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
so continuing on.
Mm-hmm.
Um, what steps do we take now? Or I'll ask him if he knows of any organizations that might want to put a hinder on what we're trying to do.
Well, the greatest hindrance is the treaty. Really, none of the nations could agree on what to do with you. Warforged being built as tools of war.
I think what we do next then is first, since we're in Charm, we can speak to my mother, and then we'll speak to the king and to General Thorum in Karnas.
Basically, we'll be putting work in on our end as well to help make this go smoothly.
I'll be in touch when it's needed.
Understood. Appreciate your time. If there's anything else you need, let us know. Is there any, we need anything, we'll let you know.
Agreed.
From a hearty handshake, and then start making my way out.
All right.
And I'll follow.
So you guys are gonna return to the keep for now.
As we leave, I do what the girl does to the guy
All due
in the
respect,
video.
man, but tough
I mean,
titty.
You seem a bit shocked and odd.
What? Are you going to seriously punch me? You know what? Just make the attack roll. If I die, I die.
You have 51 HP. She can't kill you with a punch.
I'm sorry, I've seen what Lachlan can do with a bow. I don't trust Lachlan's arms. If Lachlan can punch me hard enough, or
Does the 14
just
even
whiff,
hit?
doesn't even hit. I see this attack coming, right? And I just duck out of the way.
You're just like, how about no?
Can I attack back?
You want to hit Lachlan with the crackback?
Yeah, I want to hit Lachlan with the crackback.
Anyway. Punch yourself
Not
in the,
one.
you punch
That's
yourself in the
about
face.
right.
She punches the wall. Memi punches the wall. Cracks her knuckle.
I try to come back, back. I miss.
We'll make our way back to the keep. And
Just
on the
spray
way
my
there,
my
I'll
arm.
go ahead and thank the party for their assistance on this matter.
Alright.
I'll look at Anzu and be like, why are you heading back to the keep already? We gotta go visit my mother.
When it comes to that. For now, we're gonna pretty much end the session here.
Alright.
Yeah.
It's Lachlan and like the two girls like trying to crack back at each other.
And everybody level up.
Oh my
Hey.
god.